Greetings once again, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of CubeWorld. Just hanging out with Armourtime, hanging out with you guys, and you're hanging out with me. Armourtime here. Armourtime riding his little wolf Sirius through the lands of winter continuously for the past, I don't even know how many episodes. So many. So many, it seems, but that's alright. You know why? Because I love this game. Snow, oceans, I don't care. I don't care at all. I love this game. I always will. Lately, on channel Armourtime, you may have noticed I've been playing a lot of Trove. Trove is the Voxel-based MMORPG, kind of like this game, although this game's not an MMO yet? Question mark? Definitely RPG voxel based, running around, wrecking things, and collecting loot, so similar. And I've been loving it. Trove is a lot of fun. It seems like people of the channel and of the YouTube seem to enjoy it as well. I've been getting a little bit of views, comparable actually to CubeWorld, which I'm happy about. And the subscribers have been going up, so I don't know if you're here for Trove or if you're here for CubeWorld. Obviously, if you're watching this, you're here for CubeWorld, but I don't know if you're here for both or not. But if you're new to the channel, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are getting really close to 500 subscribers. I am amazed. Amazed and excited and humbled a little bit. I'm speechless. Can't be speechless. It's a let's play. You gotta keep talking, boy. Oh, jeez. That guy almost wrecked me, didn't he? But yeah, I'm incredibly happy about the growth that I've been experiencing lately. And 500's, it's quite the marker, quite the point to get to. So I'm kind of stoked about that. I may have to do something special. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'll figure it out. But yeah. So thank you for coming out. As always, I appreciate it, and Armourtime appreciates it too. 'Cause without you guys, I'd just be sitting here talking to myself. You know. If you were here for the last episode, you'll remember that Armourtime was in a bit of a place, a bit of a state, let's say. A bit of a state where he wasn't exactly happy. He was pretty meh. Meh was the operative word there. Stop talking about yourself in the third person Armourtime. I've been a little bummed out. I'm going to say it. I'm just going to admit it. Admitting things is the first step to making a change, and that is exactly what I'm trying to do. Trying to grab hold of this life and change it for the better. I did a bit of reading last night. I was clicking through some articles that I found on, I think it was on the Facebook. There's a Facebook group called Collective Evolution, which I like to look into those articles. They usually have stuff that's very interesting and kind of align themselves with my thought process sometimes. But these articles were on negative thinking and depression and how the two correlate. Now, if you think chicken or the egg, you kind of think maybe a depressed person has negative thoughts. Kind of makes sense, right? If you're depressed, you're not happy, you're thinking negatively, of course. And that's kind of the way that I always thought about it. You know, sometimes I'm a little depressed, so I start thinking negatively. But there are these articles talking about negative thinking in that it causes depression. And not in the way that you would think, like, oh, I'm so sad. And then, yeah, you get depressed. But actually, what they were saying in the article was... Oh, hold on one sec. What they're saying in the article... excuse my coughing. Oh, wait, giant chicken. Did you just kill something? How dare you? Who wants the biggest chicken nugget you've ever had? I do. I love chicken nuggets. Get wrecked, chicken. Oh, I didn't catch your name. Dang it. Sorry, dude. Back to the article. Negative thinking causes depression because depression is, what do they call it? It's a defense mechanism, basically. So if you're having these negative thoughts, if you're sad about something or worried about something or stressed out about something, or just basically, you know, overthinking things, thinking too much, your brain, your body, yourself will try to help you. Oh, dang it. I needed a defense mechanism. I needed to drink some potions there is what I needed to do. But basically, if you're thinking negatively in any way, sad or depressed or whatever, your brain gets depressed. And what is depression? Depression is, like, let's look at the word. Simply depress, to stifle, to hold down something. So when your brain's getting depressed, it's stopping those negative thoughts. It's trying to muffle them, trying to calm them down, which in a way is good because you're not so panicked, you're not so stressed out, you're not so angry, you're not so sad. It's a handleable level, a livable level because of what your brain's doing. But in the same token, it is also depressing or stopping the happy thoughts and the good feelings and the feelings of love and caring and everything like that. So when I saw that, my whole, like, out of 31 years of my life, and I didn't realize that it was like the chicken or the egg scenario, that it was also taking down the good parts of life as well as the bad, or that it was taking down the bad as well as the good, I should say, because obviously if you're depressed, you're not feeling happy. But you're also, it's doing it to stop those negative thoughts or feelings. So if you can, basically, if you can find a way to manage those negative thoughts and feelings, you can find a way to unlocking the happiness that is being restrained by the depression. Now, after my last video where I was just like moping around and stuff, I put it out there anyways. I had thought about not uploading it just because it was kind of a bummer, kind of a downer. Oh, bunnies. Gotta wreck the bunnies. You know we gotta wreck the bunnies. Come on, you bunnies. Get wrecked. So I had a thought, maybe I'm not going to put this one up. I'm not going to upload this. It's just sad, depressing. And then I thought, you know what? People feel this way sometimes. And if they can maybe watch my video and not feel so alone about it, maybe that will go a little ways to helping. And now, the follow-up. This advice. If you're feeling like that, accept it. Accept that you feel crappy. Accept that you feel, you know, meh, as I put it. You're just not happy or unhappy or, you know, stressed out or worried about stuff, or you feel like maybe you're never going to achieve what you want to achieve in life, or you're never going to, you know, meet that girl or boy of your dreams, or you're never going to, you know, you're just never going to do the things you want to do or be happy. You gotta take that and say, no, you know what? That's negative thinking. The main thing holding you back at that point is that exact thought. What you need to do is think about something happen, even if it's ridiculous. Just be like, you know what? I am going to achieve those things. I am going to meet that beautiful, wonderful person, and I'm going to love them, and they're going to love me. We're going into another biome, guys. So guess what? Jeez Louise. How many freaking snow biomes do we need to get through before... I'm going this way. So yeah, that's my advice. You got to take control of it, and then take steps in your life to think happy thoughts. Think happy thoughts, like Peter Pan said. Or Tinkerbell. Was it Tinkerbell? I think it was Tinkerbell. Or Peter Pan. Think a happy thought. And you can fly, right? You can fly. Or you'll feel like you can fly anyways. Don't try and fly. Unless you've built a wingsuit or something. Because, well, that's not a great idea. I'm going to follow this path. I'm just going to follow this path to wherever it leads me. But honestly, guys and gals of the YouTubes, Armourtime's advice. Think happy thoughts. If it's a struggle, that's okay. You know what's going to happen? The more you do it, the more you make it a routine, the easier it's going to be. How do you think that negative thoughts get so ingrained in our lives? It's a lot easier to think them. It's a lot easier to look on the negative side of things. It's a lot easier to complain about things or be worried about things. Because, yeah, there are things in life that cause worry. But it's when that gets too much to handle that everything gets muted, including those thoughts and including the happier thoughts. Oh, press the wrong button for light. You ain't gonna get me. You ain't gonna get me, fool. You orcs! I know an orc, but he was a lot nicer than you guys. But that's it. It might be a little tough. But there's always something happy. There's always something in the world that can make you happy, right? Get some ice cream, or if you're lactose intolerant, get some sugar candy things. I don't know. What's good? Frozen yogurt? Can you? No, I guess that's kind of lactosey too, isn't it? I don't know. Get your favorite foods. Comfort foods, they call it sometimes. Or, call up an old friend that you haven't talked to in a while and just catch up. More importantly, don't dwell on the things that make you sad. Don't dwell. And don't, when someone comes up and they're like, you gotta think positively. You gotta leave those problems behind. And then you immediately are like, yeah, but, this is really stressing me out. Or, yeah, but, this is just the way the world is. Like, I can't stop it. Like, I'm not being negative. I'm just reacting to the things that are happening. Well, that might seem like it's true, but I don't think it is. You have the power. You have the ability within yourself to change the way you view the world. You can choose to say, this is crazy, this is bad, this is making me sad, this is making me this. Or you can say, this is not the way that I would like it, but I am going to, accept that that's how it is and try to change or try to move past this. And I'm going to, work hard to think differently about it. And that, even in itself, if you even admit to yourself, like, this sucks, but I'm going to try to get past it, that's better than being like, oh man, this sucks, this is the worst, like, I'm sad and I can't help it, and everything's against me. Basically, that's it. It's a challenge, for sure. It's a challenge for me. I'm going to try and do this myself. This is my first step right here. Coming to you, fine people, and letting you know what I've been thinking about or what I've been reading about here. Okay. Here it comes. We're getting to the end of the biome. And I'm thinking positively that it's not going to be a snow biome. Just over this ridge here. My goodness. I guess we'll find out. And even if it is a snow biome, am I going to complain? Maybe. Oh, no. Check it out. Check it out, guys. See? Not too bad. I think it's a jungle. Is it a jungle? Or is it just, that's near the water? Sometimes the trees look like jungle trees near the water, so. But we did it. The lands of Qatar. Yeah, dang right. Whoa, it's a desert. That's why there was the jungle trees. It's a desert. How tough is this desert, we ask ourselves. These spike creatures look pretty tough. Oh, I missed that first move. That sucks. But I'm dealing with it. Just more of a challenge for me, right, guys? Right. But yeah, life's going to throw things at you guys. It's just a fact. It's a straight up fact. It's going to throw you curveballs. You're going to find yourself in places and positions that you don't particularly find appealing. But the fact is, it's all growth. It's all part of the struggle and challenge of being on this world. And it's part of who you are, how you deal with those moments. Let other people, and more importantly, let yourself know what kind of person you are. And if you can take a grasp of your own destiny and say, you know what, I'm not going to let this get to me more than it needs to motivate me, then that's it. Take those negative thoughts, take those negative happenings and occurrences in your life and turn them on their head and say, you know what, this is balls. This sucks the most. But from this moment, I am going to grow, I'm going to change, I'm going to become a different person, and I'm not going to let it be a negative change. Try and remain positive. You guys, that's my advice. That's my advice for the day. Now, I pretty much just wanted to come on and let you guys know that I'm cool. I'm not sad. I'm not, I may be a little sad, but I'm not letting it get to me. I'm going to take my own advice here. I'm going to move on with my life, regardless of what's going to happen. And I'm going to make the best of every day. Or I'm going to try to. And trying is all you can do. I'm going to try and wreck these nobles. There's 2 mages, which I don't particularly enjoy. Yeah, jerks. Was there 3 mages? I think there was 3. Oh, sorry, Rogue. Should have joined me. And I leveled up. Right at the end of the episode. Dang, that was sweet. See what I mean? You gotta look on the bright side. Like Monty Python said, always look on the bright side of life. If you haven't heard that song, first of all, wow. Second of all, go look it up. Always look on the bright side of life, or the bright side of life, Monty Python. It's brilliant. And honestly, that's what you gotta do to get by. Sometimes the world's just not the most pleasant of places. And you gotta make it your own reality, folks. You gotta make it wonderful. I hope you make it wonderful. I hope today is a smashing day for you. I'm gonna do the best I can. And I hope you will as well. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves and each other. And take it easy. Peace.